don't know.
I'm going live here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on my light.
What was that? What did you drop?
Me being psycho plant lady, y'all.
Oh, wow. Crazy. Let's
It
see.
fell off the top shelf. My light.
Let me get YouTube back up here.
It sounds like a plan. I'm gonna turn on my other light real quick.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not with Q and with what's his name? Cor- what's his name?
Corey, I think.
Not Corey. No,
Corey.
no. What's his name?
Corey, I think.
Not Corey. No,
Corey.
no. Now why am I getting feedback?
Shouldn't be now. That probably was on my end because I forgot to mute one of the names.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my
Crazy.
plants everywhere.
Look. Oh, it fell out of the pot.
Yeah, the pot fell off the top shelf, and now my succulents are all over my desk.
Melissa Skinner is here from New Zealand. Victor C. Tarn ABJ. Ada Miller 3G. Victor. House of Pisces. Daniel Ingalls. Mattis Factory, Matt 3. And that's it for now. Tony. Biomama. Jonathan Sims. Okay, so that didn't work. We're going to try Q Lady at 7 or Q Aquatics. I think she's on StreamYard, so if she is, we ought to be able to make it work. It'll just be a matter of me getting her link. We'll see. The whole thing was just one series of problems after another.
Yeah.
We had 4 different things going on, or three. We had his OBS, we had 2 YouTubes and 1 StreamYard. So we had 4 things going on. And I could not get sound to him. I could not get sound to him without having sound turned on his OBS. And I could not get sound to my viewers without sound turned on my StreamYard. The problem with that was that we got feedback because there's a delay between the two. So that's why that didn't work. We had the volume off on both of the YouTube channels, but it didn't matter because we were on 2 different servers trying to be compatible, and time-wise, they're not compatible. But you're on your own StreamYard right now, aren't you?
I believe so. Whenever me and you set up where I could access your StreamYard, it's now made it where my StreamYard looks different. So as far as I know, I am logged into my StreamYard, but it totally changed the whole look and layout of StreamYard. So I'm pretty much relearning it.
Now, I used to be able to, on my home page, activate other channels. And I don't seem to be able to do that anymore. I think they must have changed that system or something.
Yeah, I think they have.
Yeah, if I go to my home page, you're not on it.
And see, that's weird. When I go to my homepage, it shows you on it. So that makes no sense to me why it wouldn't show me on yours. That's weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when I go to mine, it shows like whenever I clicked into my Yard Stream to join Yard Stream just now, it showed your picture and it said join Father Fish.
Okay, so I just haven't figured out how to do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you have to do to get it to show that. That's one of the reasons I've had problems doing lives. I can do lives directly through YouTube, but as far as Yard Stream goes, it's like I hit a brick wall with it. It's like I can join your lives no problem, but as far as starting my own, it throws a brick wall at me.
But you think if you went live, if you clicked on go live, that's in your channel, your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I can do it in my YouTube channel, but through StreamYard, unless you've created the live, it gives me a lot of grief trying to create a live because it doesn't seem to want to actually do it. And it won't seem to let me link to other people through just straight YouTube.
Oh, okay, so maybe you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really strange. I need to take a weekend and watch some videos on how to work StreamYard.
All right, yeah, if we can do it, because I was hoping to be able to do that tonight, and it obviously ain't gonna work.
Well, it may work if we can get the others to join StreamYard. It may not work with Scope It Out.
I think they're both on StreamYard.
Oh, then it should work perfect. We should be able to have them up no problem. We just got to send them the link.
Well, no, they're gonna send me their link. I'm
Oh,
gonna go up on theirs,
okay.
and then I will capture theirs and bring it up on mine, but that's going to cause a delay. No, what's going to happen is it's going to prevent people from hearing because I'm going to have to disable the sound
I
on
got
on my on my live on
I
my
got
StreamYard.
I got a question. Can they do like I do and just come into this live and then stream hit edit and stream to their lives?
I don't know. That's the question.
Because that's how I usually do it. When I go live, I just come to your StreamYard, then click edit, and then go live, fill out the information real quick, and I'm done. And then I'm live.
Where do you find edit?
Well, I find edit right at the top. Like right now, it would be near the red button that says in stream. I could click edit, and then I could like add my Instagram or my YouTube lives to it.
Oh, yeah. I see that. And I see you. Ha!
Yeah. So they should be, if we send them the link, they should be able to link it directly to their YouTube just by setting up a few quick prompts. I mean, it's just you add the title, you add the description, then you're good to go.
Ha!
Funny part is I can do that on your live, no problem. I try to set my live up where I can send it to somebody, and then I get all kinds of errors. So I'm not sure what's going on my end with it, but I know I can stream on here. So
Ha!
it's weird.
Okay, so yeah, I see we're both public.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they should be able to come up just with the link, click edit, and then just add themselves, and it'll go directly to YouTube.
So let's see, if I click on edit.
I don't know if you can add them. You
Yeah,
might.
add a new destination, absolutely.
Oh no, how did I miss that? Oh, okay. I think you may have figured out my problem.
But you're on mine and I'm on yours, so
Yeah.
I think maybe we worked it out. I don't know.
Hopefully we've worked it out. We'll see if it is.
Ah.
Neil C said that Scope It Out / Dave is back up on StreamYard. So you could always try sending him the link and seeing if he can come on.
He's on StreamYard?
Yeah, that's what Neil said in chat.
All right, hold on. Let me click
Mhm.
edit. Add Facebook, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. Choose an account, use another account. Oh, I can't do it. I
Mm,
need I need his password to be able to do it. But
hmm.
what I could do, there's another way I can do it. I can find him on YouTube.
Yeah, and then once he has the link, he should be able to set it up himself, and he doesn't have to give out his password or anything. Tell the birds are happy this evening.
Well, yeah, he's up, but he's purple and green. He
Oh no.
hasn't defeated the purple and green yet. It's also not coming live. He's still struggling with it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll get it figured out and he can come on because that would be awesome.
Let's see. He's saying he needs a link. Well,
Oh
let's give
yeah,
him
give
the
him the link. Yeah. Oh, he says he's not purple and green anymore. He needs a link. I see it now. It finally come through on my end. I don't know why I've got a few second delay.
There's a link. Let's see if he can get up.
It'll probably
Yeah,
take him a few minutes to fill everything out.
yeah, it might be a problem with the camera too.
Yeah, could be.
That was the problem he had before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's live, I'm not getting. Let's see. Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not up.
I saw him in the chat a second ago. I think he's trying to get on. I think.
Now I sent him the link.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what is this? He
What's
says
what?
Daniel Engels. What are you talking about? Oh, 2 tabs open. So apparently he was.
I just saw him in the chat.
Right.
Oh, there he is. Awesome.
Um,
Look at that.
That is
now my
awesome.
stream is dead. That's the problem. That's what I tried to fix.
Okay, at the top you should see a button that looks like a pencil that says edit, and you should be able to add your stream there and it'll go directly to YouTube.
And now I've got a double feedback. I just heard your instructions, Dina.
Awesome.
Very nice. And I heard them 3 times in a row. So,
Sorry.
not so nice.
Is there any windows open in the background that has videos playing? That's usually my problem with feedback, is I forget to mute something.
You're right. I had the stream open still, the real stream. Thank you, Dina. Genius.
You're welcome.
And a pencil. You're talking about a pencil?
It'll be a pencil that says edit by it, is what it says for me. It may also look like a red button that says go live. It depends on which part of StreamYard you're in.
I'm in the studio, I guess.
Click on Go Live.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am live.
Okay. Click on. Oh, you are. So you're there. So you're
Okay.
if you're live, then you're live on your channel.
That might be true. I don't know.
I'm double checking your channel.
Thank you very much.
I think we did it.
Oh, it's incredible. And it only took us exactly an hour to get here.
That's all right. We got another hour we can play. Let's see what I wanted to do.
Yeah, we got it. You're live on your channel too. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic and let
amazing.
you guys talk.
Okay. I'm big. Oh my God.
I made you big, right?
You made me big. Yeah, in several ways. So we missed the beetle larvae, unfortunately, killing the dragonfly larvae.
Oh, come on.
Because during our little intermission here.
Oh my God. Oh, that's incredible.
He killed him, he snacked on him, he went on with his life pretty quickly.
So predator.
This over here are the remains.
Oh my word.
So you can see some legs here.
Predator, were you live when that happened?
I think I was live and I had like 3 viewers on my StreamYard thingy.
Well, then it'll be saved.
Not if I block the saving of things to my thingy.
Why?
Well, it might be saved in my YouTube
it'll be saved
channel.
on YouTube. That's right.
Oh, exactly. That might be true. I hope so.
Likely.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was planning to show that live to you guys.
Well, you've got it though. It's on YouTube.
Let's
probably
see what else we
play
can find
if
here.
you want to get really complicated.
Are we still on the first tube? I mean, I've got another tube still from the same.
Okay.
I went and got a fresh sample.
Now, how big? How big are these tubes?
These tubes there's about a shot glass worth of water in there. I'd say. So they have about an inch in diameter.
1 inch, so they're pretty narrow.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the opposite wall.
The opposite wall?
Yeah. Right. When you move the camera, we can see the background moving faster than the foreground.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the back wall of the tube.
It might be partially obscured. We see the foreground here. I can zoom further in, I can focus further in. This would be the back wall.
Not quite.
And
that's more debris in the middle.
Yeah, I always put a little sand in there, of course.
That's cool. Yeah, I like it.
I want to give them some substrate without adding too much organics in there.
Very cool.
And this is a bladder snail, or might it be a pond snail? I'm not completely
I
certain.
see a very, very tiny, microscopically tiny dot. A couple of them moving.
Those are likely, those are protists. I think there's one that's called Eurocentrum Turbo.
Oh, really?
Turbo.
Funny.
And I think it might likely be one of those.
Huh.
Oh, one of those, several of those. The ones that are like in the middle of the screen left to the snail right now.
Right. Yeah.
They like to, I think they attach themselves with a small thread to a surface, and then they spin around some distance like a like a kite, almost a rotating kite.
Huh.
And they filter through the water. They move. Here again is the copepod that's easily mistaken for a water flea.
Right.
Because it moves so similar.
Ooh.
Right, and there is a water mite in here.
Right below.
I got a little look just before, but water mites are really hard to follow around. They move quite fast.
Hello, what's
see
that?
some action. That's our friend the beetle larvae.
Oh, that's the beetle larvae.
We can show some muscle. This head, there are some streaks in there, and we can see.
You see the heart beating.
I can turn the polarizer, and it should make those muscles in the head that manipulate the mandibles more visible. Now they are brighter than the rest. And we can see they move. Haha! He's posing for us. Awesome. Gaping wide open mandibles. Pincers. There's a lot of protist activity on the left side of the screen. Tiny dots moving around.
Yes.
Those are other stuff. I don't know what they are. I'm not sure about the Eurocentrum ones neither, but based on their movement, it's like staring into a resurrection jar with a naked eye is and identifying water flea and copepods is similar to identifying protists with my device. Actually.
True. What's your magnification?
I think the field of view should be something around 5 millimeters. 2/8 of an inch.
So 10x?
Something like that. Not yet. The X's are really hard to. There's so much going into these things.
Oh.
You know, you can use a 10x lens to get the same field of view, but the magnification you get in the end also depends a lot on the size of your sensor. I use teleconverters as well that enlarge the image that comes out of the lens before it gets onto the sensor.
Oh.
I have a macro tube in there that reduces the focusing distance and therefore produces larger imagery. And in the end, the magnification is kind of a flawed unit because it's really hard to wrap your head around it, actually, because a 1x magnification would mean that something that is the size of my camera sensor will fill the screen, right?
Wow.
And if you want to, put numbers on the size of this beetle here, this larva here, it's much easier to speak of a field of view.
Right.
Because you can just divide the field of view into like 5 body lengths or whatever.
Right.
Instead of trying to find out what your lens is. I've got a regular macro lens on my camera right now that does 1x magnification natively, but there's all kinds of other stuff. I have a small sensor that will just cut out the middle of the image.
Yeah, and on my screen, he's 6 inches long.
What's 6 inches long?
On my
your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The size of the screen is very, very important for the final piece of magnification. And in that context, I actually planned the stream with you. Talk about what we can talk about. I had made some thoughts ahead of time. Of course, we didn't get to talk about any of it.
Yeah. Well.
Yet.
Yeah.
And one of the things was the terminology for micro and macro, because usually, there's kind of a blurred line in between. Although macro usually means you can see it with the naked eye, or that it's big.
Yeah, they're really
on the
not
side.
Technical terms, are they?
And micro means that you can't see it with the naked eye, but you can see a lot of protists with the naked eye, the bigger ones. You see a tiny white dot moving around in the water column. You know that paramecium or other infusoria can be seen.
Okay, so we're not seeing paramecium and amoeba. Why is that?
Right now, paramecium, no, I don't think I've spotted any in this sample. I mean, I have to use lighting techniques that make them visible as well.
Oh, that's right.
So
they're probably there and we simply can't see them.
That makes maybe sense. Taking the polarizer out, because that doesn't help for paramecium. And we may get some more protists. But for protists, I would suggest that I switch out the sample and we look at the other one, because
that's a good idea. Let's do
there are some protists in my other sample that I'm aware of. Sessile ones, but still.
This is really amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm still here?
Yep.
Don't worry.
Mercy. I finally got my lighting figured out.
Awesome.
I
had my lighting figured out until it dive bombed my head a minute ago.
Well, I have 2 lights that light that tank sitting upright.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 LED floods. And that works just fine.
You're basking.
I'm basking, right.
Okay, so in this one there's a lot of teeny tiny water flea. And I hope the protists are still here.
Isn't it? Who's that with his feelers sticking up? That's a dragonfly, isn't it? Or is that a beetle?
I think this one is a mayfly. This one, I'm sure it's a mayfly.
Okay.
I think it's called a pond olive.
Yeah.
But there is another one.
Right. What is that?
There's a beetle larva in this one as well, apparently. Yeah, there is.
There's a beetle
larva.
There goes a worm. An annelid.
This one here is I think they call microstomums. They are actually not annelids, they are related to the flatworms.
Right.
The annelids are the segmented ones, and these ones here, they aren't really segmented. They do form animal chains, though. So it's kind of evolutionary speaking, it's the precursor of segmentation.
Oh, that's interesting. What are those white little dots?
Those are the protists.
They are
That
protists. Okay. No, on
I
the
think they
glass.
are.
On the glass. That right there. Oh, I see them. They're moving around. Sure enough. So they're attached.
These are Vorticella or something very similar.
Vorticella.
I think.
It
Get my
certainly has
dark
a
field
rich
filter
color.
right in.
Look at that. Where do you get your culture?
You know the short that I published for the stream? There's just a second of the place where I took it. It's a fishing pond near the village I live.
Oh, nice.
And it's essentially plant free because there's a lot of big carp in there.
Oh.
And it's very murky. But yeah, it still hosts a plethora of life.
So a lot of single-celled algae. That's a water beetle.
That's a ostracod.
It's an ostracod.
It's an ostracod. Yeah, I always love to get
Look at
sessile
them. They're
protists.
all suspended by threads, aren't they?
Yeah, they have a spring-like thread, and they can contract that. It's called a spasmoneme, if I remember correctly.
Spasmoneme.
The stalk of the Vorticella.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the fastest movements in nature, this contraction of the spasmoneme.
Well,
It's very tiny, but it's really fast. Oh, and we've got a what? A planarian. Or some kind of flatworm. Crawling down here. Oh, let's get in the light.
Now, is that a blade of grass, a blade of algae? Oh, stick. What is that?
That's a stick. There's also a blade of grass casting a shadow on him right now.
Okay.
Here is the blade of grass.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is a rich sample. I took it. I
Certainly
put the
is.
flashlight on top, and I was
Now, is that
really happy to see a great
that was a
diversity.
flatworm that just went by?
I think that was a microstomum, the ones that are related to flatworms.
Right.
But they are more round in shape. And they tend to swim freely as well. They can swim in open water. Flatworms don't really do that a lot.
Yeah, a lot of things. Now, there's something stringy and filmy there. Is that moving? It is. Oh, I see. It's a shadow. I'm seeing light on that flatworm.
Copepod. And there's little fibers floating around. I think that's filamentous bacteria.
Oh, really?
They can be really big. The filamentous bacteria will be much bigger than most other kinds of bacteria.
Oh.
So we can see them at this
Is
lower
it a colony?
It's just stirred up because
No, I mean each of the threads. Are the threads colonies or
the threads? I don't know if they're considered colonies. They are usually made up of multiple individuals.
Really?
Forming a chain.
Wow.
Okay. more small critters in here. Yeah, these microstomum worms are. Oh, there's another.
Beetle larvae, yeah.
Oh no, it's the mayfly. We
That's a mayfly.
didn't really have a look at it before.
But they are a predator at that stage.
The mayfly are not, I think. These are feeding on. Oh, he's showing what he's feeding on to try this.
Okay.
Those are deposit feeders.
Huh.
I don't know. It's possible that there are predatory ones as well. I know there is filter feeders in mayfly larvae. There's always, with these things, there's always so many species.
Right.
Even if you know what kind of bug it is, you're far away from knowing what exactly it feeds on. But the easiest way to find out is to observe them. Observing them for a while and seeing what they eat might be easier than to identify them down to species level.
Adam Armbruster is matching memberships. Anybody who buys a membership, he will match it, doubling your donation
Ooh la la.
up to $100. We need. William said we need Tony Phillips here on the live. He would love this. Have you? You've met Tony, I'm sure, haven't you?
Met him? No, I've seen him live when he was a guest at your Sunday night stream.
We need to get you guys together.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I know who he is.
Right.
And you had some footage of mine on when he was on your stream, I think.
Dina, send Tony an email if you can. Tell him we're talking about him on live with Scope It Out.
Well, that beetle larva here is a
Is he on
whopper.
Discord?
I don't know. You could try there.
Because I don't think I have his email.
Go to his channel and see if there's an email there.
What's the name of his channel again?
It's Phillips Fish House, is it?
Phillips Fish Works.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I got you covered.
Right. Who he sitting there?
Yeah, he's just waiting for something to swim in between his pincers. Maybe.
So this is the beetle larvae.
Yeah, the many-eyed beetle larvae. And I didn't even check yet. This one has two thingies sticking out at the back.
Oh, he just missed his lunch.
Well, he's French. He's tired, maybe.
Yeah, right.
It's late for him.
Funny.
I will just check if I find this guy in here. Because there aren't a whole lot of beetle larvae. Okay. 2B. So the great diving beetle does have these two protrusions at the back as well. Could be an immature grade, but as far as I know, they really resemble each other, the larvae of the different diving beetles.
So he's looking for larger prey then. So he's an opportunistic feeder.
I think he will just eat anything he can,
That
anything
comes
that moves,
within range
and
of its mandible.
that's not too big. But they can, they can overestimate their capacity.
I'm sure.
How do
Well,
you say that?
but he's not going after anything small.
Oh well, the other one in the other tube, it did eat a water flea as
Get
well.
it?
So
And then
they're
he ate a
not.
dragonfly or a megfly.
Yeah, I think they eat what they can. You just want to grow up.
Dina William just sent you the Phillips Gmail.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I sent him a message on Instagram, but yeah, I'll send a message to his email too. Thanks.
Oh, he's definitely interested. Look at that. K3G. 3G just gifted 5 memberships, and Adam just doubled it.
Oh, there's an ostracod near him. Maybe you go for that one.
I saw that. Yeah. I thought he was showing some interest.
Ah,
He took off.
movement.
Oh, Tanks for Nothing is here.
Aha. Hey, Tanks.
Oh,
Oh, will you go for the worm? Go for the worm. Oh, what is happening? Too soft for you?
he didn't like it.
Doesn't like the consistency of worms. And doesn't
He
like
didn't like it walking in the
doesn't
water.
like him crawling around
Get
on him
off of
as
me.
well.
I'm showing a
Refocus,
great deal
buddy.
of sensitivity there.
Yeah, I mean these bodies are plated in armor, so to speak.
Yeah,
Although it's very thin.
in spite of
It's
which,
also they are also covered in tiny hairs that will
well, there would be sensory hairs.
I think all hairs are kind of sensory, probably.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That leeches are not a lot different.
Leeches. I didn't manage to put a leech in there.
You might go for an annelid.
Leeches are really hard to pipette around.
Right. Yeah, they tend to want to hang on to things. Nice.
The leeches really do hang on to the inside of a pipette if you suck them up. If you manage to separate them from the wall of the tank and you get them into the pipette, it's really hard to make them go out of the pipette again.
Really.
I've come to learn that the best way to do that is to shine a strong light onto them, because that's something they really don't
Okay.
appreciate.
Huh.
Uh, sorry, I'm gonna have to check my live stream. Someone's telling me that it's still looking like the. Wait a second.
Still purple
Aha!
and green.
It's still looking like purple green. No, it's the other stream. The first stream is still running. Huh?
You need to shut that one down. Yeah, you've got 2 live streams going.
Oh, I'm a busy guy. I have to do quite a few things here simultaneously. How do I cancel this thing off? I don't even have my live stream panel open. Stream. Another, no.
Yeah, I'm on your live stream, and yeah, I went and checked it, and yeah, it's purple and green for some reason, but it also says the live's ended. So
Well, there's 2 of them, I think. No.
There's another one, but I think the other one may not be live. You may need to click on that one to. It should be live though, because you went live on StreamYard, and that should be the StreamYard one.
Yeah, I've linked my YouTube to the StreamYard, so
One or the other. It's all very confusing.
it is very, very.
I've got. What's going on here? Scope it out. I think you have 1, 2. I think you have 4 lives going.
How do I kill lives? I'm in my
Well, that's
live
a
stream
good question.
panel.
You have to do it where you created it.
What if I have closed that since? Because I created it in OBS.
Yeah, that's right. That purple and green one is OBS. You need to close that one in OBS. That one's still live.
Yeah, there's a StreamYard stream, but that has been terminated 23 minutes ago. It's not really working out for me tonight, to be honest.
hey, don't feel bad. It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it going here pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Recorded
Over
stream.
in the left-hand corner, does it say in stream or does it say go live when you're in StreamYard?
It says I'm live.
Okay, then you should be good.
Oh no, stream this for my viewers.
Yep, you need to click
Of
that. That'll
course.
fix it.
Yeah, man.
That's
so
right.
I create another screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'll get you set up.
To be honest, I'm getting a little tired. It's midnight.
Oh wow!
People are trying to
Well,
sleep
it's
in the
about
next
1
room.
o'clock in the
Hope I'm
morning.
not too loud for them.
Wow.
And I have a child that will surely wake me up very early tomorrow morning, as always.
Well, we need to let you go.
I think so. I won't bother to recreate the stream for my
This
viewers.
has been great fun. I'm glad we we're able to get enough together to be
It's
able to
it's
do
been
that.
interesting.
Thank you. Yes. Well, it's been a delight. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We'll try to get together with Phillips next time around.
Yeah, that would be
He
fun.
would thoroughly enjoy this, I know.
He could narrate this as well.
Right.
Uh,
All right. Well, good night.
yeah. Good night, you too. Thank you for yeah, for everything. I just
You bet.
put
Good
it like
night.
that.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
And see you next time.
Bye for now.
Good night.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, it's just technical difficulties. We'll get through it.
Now, let's see. It is 6:36. We're supposed to get together with Q, and I think I have a link from her.
Awesome.
Susie Q, here it is. Let's see. It's an eCam. Well, it's going to be the same problem.
Hmm.
She's on eCam.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Ecamm.
I'm not either.
Maybe she can just come on StreamYard and just click the red button.
Right. Well, she's already got this link set up. I'm going into it. I'm going to see
Okay.
connecting. Allow cameras and stuff, which may not work.
Hopefully it'll work.
Lord knows.
Technical issues today. It just happens. At least you don't have flying plants trying to hit you in the head, so that's a good thing.
Oh dear.
My poor succulents.
Even Anati, did I answer your question about the snails I ordered from you last Sunday? No, I did not. David, ask again. Or give me a timestamp so I can read it. Somewhere here, my summer. Adam's talking about my summer haircut. Yeah, I kind of like it actually.
I bet it's a lot cooler.
Haven't had my hair that short in years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the main reason I haven't is because I really don't like the shaved look, and I would not let him shave it. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's and I prefer that look.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's the Trump look. He has his. I don't use the hairspray or toner of this.
I don't blame you.
Hundreds of scuds. Who's this? William Avery.
David's question was they haven't arrived. Do you know an approximate arrival date for the snails?
Does he have his order number?
Yeah, that's a good question.
David, yeah, give me your order number. I'll look it up.
Mm-hmm.
The ANNOTTI. We'll try that. Dooby-doo. David, 9254. Yeah, it has not shipped, David.
Yeah, there's been a lot of orders this week with the sale.
Yeah, it has not shipped. It will undoubtedly ship probably tomorrow, actually. Since it's snails.
Mm-hmm.
Likely will ship tomorrow. Dina is a love disc today. What does that mean,
I have no clue.
honey? The fish, the offish. Best German blue ram breeding tips. I have a video on it.
Hmm.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to reorganize the videos and put together a block of videos that are specifically no more than 10, probably 5 to 10, 5 or 6, maybe 7, on creating a deep substrate.
That would be good.
Just that. And then we need to promote that block, that group, because there are people looking for that and they got to jump all over the place. I don't know why I haven't done that. We need to do that.
Hmm.
And then we can do a couple of others. Mainly, I think it's time to reorganize the YouTube homepage.
Sounds like a good plan. And Love Disc is a Pokemon. I should have known that. I used to love Pokemon.
Hmm.
Foxmaster.
So Corey came over Friday, Thursday and Friday. We went out Thursday in the boat, I think, or Friday. I don't remember. Thursday, I guess. Maybe it was Friday. I think it was Friday. And poked around Deal Island a bit. Um, I want to uh, get down to Hooper's Island. That's the next trip, is to get over into Cambridge and get all the way down to Hooper's Island. I've yet to find the grass flat I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So that next time we can get Corey up here. I was going to go out Saturday, but I did not brave it because the place I want to go is like an hour across open water,
Oh, wow.
and then it was in a cove that has mud in it, and I didn't want to do that by myself. It's just too much risk.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's too easy to get stuck in the mud or
Mm-hmm.
have a problem in the boat or some such thing, and I'm not nearly as agile as I used to be, so I don't want to risk it. Well, the reason that happens, David, is because when we create the label, the system automatically sends a message that the label was created and provides a target date to delivery based on it being shipped that day. We do not always ship the day we create the label.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't, and I'm more to blame for this than the ladies who do the packing. If I don't turn that switch off, then you get an announcement that says it's going out today and it'll be there in 2 days. And that may very well not be true. It may be that, well, for example, with the stem plants, we ran out of stem plants on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Orders that came in Wednesday afternoon through tomorrow are not going to go out until Tuesday. They will go out Tuesday unless they're part of a larger order, in which case they'll go out Wednesday. Unless we get wholly backed up, then it'll be Thursday or Friday. So what I've been hoping is to be able to build up the market with the sales in order to be able to hire another staff person, because we really need a third person to be able to keep current with daily orders. I've
Definitely.
got two people working on it now, and we're running 150. This with the sale, it's about close to 200 orders. I haven't got a count yet. I ought to look at that, see what the actual count is. Since when did we start that sale?
I think
Two,
it was
two,
July 23rd or 24th, I think.
let's see. Analytics, total sales. We want number of sales. Let's see. We want it was July 23rd. Was it Tuesday?
I think it was, but I always get my days mixed up. So it was either the 23rd or the 24th.
No, the 22nd. It had to be 22nd because
The
we started.
22nd?
Yeah,
Oh, I was
because
way off.
we were shipping them out on the 23rd. So let's see. 1,400. Um, what? July 22nd. That's not one.
Actually, I can check Facebook because I posted it on Facebook.
Last 7 days. We can look at last 7 days. That'll work. Okay. 183 orders. So it's it's up 30 orders on the week, which is closer to. I wanted to try to get to 200. We need to try to get to 200. So we're
Yes.
going to be doing, we're going to be doing sales and special offers and benefits and so forth on a regular basis now. And they'll be mainly geared toward the regular customer.
Yeah, looking at Facebook, it looks like we started on the 23rd. So I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Oh, okay. When?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Unless we
Well,
started
the
on
day
the
we
22nd
started,
and
the
then
day
I
we
advertised
started,
it.
the day
Yeah,
we
that would make
started,
sense.
we ran out
Mm-hmm.
that day. But then we had not ordered in extra. We have ordered in extra this coming week. We've got 100 packs coming in Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're probably going to need every one of them.
Yeah.
Ship by snail mail, right? We ship snails by snail mail. No, actually, we don't. In fact, my packers are on my case about shipping snails as live animals. They want to ship snails overnight, and I don't want to do it
Yeah.
because the problem is if they're in the box for more than 2 days, then the heat gets to them and it can kill them. We've had, I don't know how many we've shipped. I could tell, I could look and find out. But of the total number of snails we've shipped, we have had 2 orders that failed. And my hunch is that ain't half bad because I'm sure we've shipped
A lot.
close to 50. There is, I can look that up. All right, what time is it? 6:50. I need to try to get hold of Susie Q.
Definitely.
You know what? It's not connecting.
Oh no.
Really?
What's it saying? Just not connecting, or maybe she's not on yet. I don't know.
Uh, it should connect. We'll see. There's the link. Name on their fish. Let's see. Join. Ringing. There she is. Good. How are you? Now, I am trying to do something here that I think I'm not going to be able to do. I'm trying to link you to my live um, StreamYard.
Yeah.
And I've got you up. The problem is going to be feedback.
Oh.
Because my either my people will not be able to hear you, or your people will not be able to hear me.
Oh.
And if we have both of them live, if I had earphones, I think I could overcome the problem. But
Do you
I
have
don't.
earphones?
No, I do not. I'm gonna have to get
Me
some.
either, man. Wish
I
I
don't
did.
either. Yeah. So you're not live yet. I am live. I've got you live right now.
Oh! I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
If she comes to the StreamYard link, would that work? Maybe she could just click that and then click the red button and go live on hers.
Do what?
If she comes over, if you send her the StreamYard link,
I said I
maybe
have
she.
to be careful what I say.
Yeah, let's try that, Dina. I'm going to send you a link.
Okay.
Okay? Click on the link. That'll bring you into my StreamYard. And then once you're in, I think you can go live on yours from here.
I don't use StreamYard though.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's try it. I don't know if it'll work. Let's
It
see.
should.
Let's see. Share.
And where are you sending it to me? Via text?
No, I'll send it email since I've gotten you on email right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if this works. StreamYard Studio.
Oh.
That ain't right.
Oh.
What is it doing?
I'm sending you the
link.
link to Discord,
It
Fatherfish.
says I cannot connect. Yeah, the one I sent the link on. Just reply to that one.
Yeah, try that. Click on that. That should take you. I just sent you StreamYard Studio. Click on that. See if it'll bring you in. Might.
Okay.
It should work once she gets into the studio. She should just be able to hit the red
I
button
sent
and
it
go
to
live.
Q has 4. StreamYard Studio says. Yeah.
Hopefully she'll be up in just a second.
Just follow through. You're going to come into my vestibule, and I'm going to bring you up.
Mm-hmm.
Just activate your camera and mic. And there you are.
There she is.
Can you see me?
Yes,
Yep.
I can.
Oh, well, you don't see me, but you see my 30 long. That must be the
Oh,
camera
yeah.
that's over there at my. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now, do you see a red button that says go live on the top right?
Stream this to your audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I do.
Try that.
Is this going to start a different? Yeah, it's a different stream than I already started.
Well, yes, it will. That's true. So you want to kill the other one then?
You guys are testing my skill level, man. Oh,
We just went through 2 hours with Dave.
I was listening in the background.
Yeah. We got it worked out though.
We go to my YouTube studio, squash the other one in hopes that the people that are
Okay,
subscribed to me has notifications, because otherwise
will.
they won't
Yeah,
know.
they'll get it.
Let's see.
That's a beautiful tank.
And then
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's one of my many. I think I have 9 father fish tanks. That's what I call them.
Awesome.
Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm setting up. Yeah, that's a 30 too, isn't
It
That's
is.
it? There's
I
so
love
much.
it. It's 4 foot long, and I only have like maybe a dozen fish in it.
Well, that's what mine is
I
exactly.
love it. Yeah.
Well, they're wonderful. You can't get them anymore. They're not made.
Not really. I'm very happy I have one then.
Yeah.
That explains why I've never seen a 30 long, because I've never seen one. I was just going to start looking for one.
Well, it's a 55 that's 6 inches shorter.
Oh, wow.
Same
So
foot-
that I can get in there and clean the bottom if I need to.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I cancel my other one?
You have to cancel it where you created it.
It says, "Are you sure you want to delete forever?" That's
Well,
pretty
now
serious business.
that's different. That's YouTube.
Right. I do my eCam through YouTube,
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but I'm going to turn off my eCam.
Right. And that'll do it.
Which is tough because I have 6 cameras hooked up.
Oh my.
I know.
Wow.
StreamYard, I have one, and I think it's like a 720p.
Oh my.
Let's see.
Wow.
I couldn't imagine having 6 cameras up at once.
I do. Let's say other fish.
Nice.
And it came in very handy last week because I just got a new 120 with it came with fish. And
Oh, wow.
I had the tank on that camera. I had my 180 behind me on the whole time.
Yeah, I've not been able to figure out multiple cameras with
With
StreamYard.
StreamYard, it's much harder.
It is. You have to actually open other venues to do it, which is way too complicated.
Now, how do I know if I went live? I
The
guess-
red button in the right hand corner will say in stream instead of what it said before.
It'll say you're alive or in stream.
It says you are live.
Then you're
then
live.
What?
You got it.
Let's go to my home.
You should see yourself there.
Maybe it's a little lag.
There is a lag, yeah.
Let me turn on my monetization.
By all means. Is ours on, by the way, Dina?
I need to double check that. Let me check real quick. That is a good question.
Probably not. Usually it's not.
Mine never is. And it's like, so I see that I don't see that I'm live, but it must be a big lag, huh? I
Yeah,
do have a
should be
thumbs up
live.
already.
Should be live. It says it's live. Look at your. Let's see.
I think that I am live, but it's only, I don't see you guys. It's just my,
Yeah, well, that's because that's all I've got up right now.
oh, okay. Okay. So I'm getting out of my YouTube because I don't want to start feedback. It says I'm
Right.
live in the show. Then I'm live and in the show. I can't switch cameras to my 75 though.
Can you get into this picture?
Look at that. So let me move my camera back over here.
Got the monetization on.
Oh, good.
Okay. I'm going slowly.
Take
There
your
you
time.
There's my fire eel.
Oh,
I've had it for a whole day. Jim, I've had it for a whole day, for a whole week.
Wow.
I'm gonna get some eels. I haven't.
I am so in love with him.
They're wonderful, and they get so big.
And I adopted from a woman who's moving and had to get out of the hobby, like emergency, like.
Hmm.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't know how to take care of an eel. She said, you just got to feed it with a baster. I just put bloodworms in, and man, he was the first to grab them. So I'm like,
You can
he
feed
can
him.
take care of
Whole,
himself.
he will eat whole shrimp.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, like
I have a farmer's market that I can get cold
like
shrimp and
supermarket.
scallops real cheap.
Yeah, that's perfect food for him.
Pardon my hair. I don't always look like this. I was riding my motorcycle today because it was a gorgeous day. Oh, so gorgeous.
That's why the pigtails.
Yes.
Everybody's loving the pigtails in the comments.
Oh my gosh.
They love it.
65-year-old woman with pigtails. Oh my
Hey,
God.
you rock it though.
That's funny. So I can sit back here and then this is so exciting. Dina, I watch you every week. It's so nice to talk to you.
Thank you. It's nice to talk to you too.
I'm usually lurking in the room because I try to clean up some of the tanks really quick before I go live
Uh-huh.
so that they look, because I don't really care. I know my tanks are clean, but, to make them look better.
I love that fish tank that's behind you. Wow, that makes an awesome backdrop.
This is my 180. And along with those fish over there, I got another Bashir ornate. So now I have two in this tank. That's a cigar, but
How big are they?
Wow.
about 14 inches.
Oh, that's nice. That's nearly full grown.
And I have 3 Starry Night cichlids in here.
Oh, they're so stunning.
I only had 1 and she gave me 2 more. So I was like,
Look around.
yeah. And then these are my peaches and cream.
Hey, you know what you ought to get next fish?
What kind?
Uaru.
Oh.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
They're so cool.
Can I show you my favorite fish that if I could marry a fish, this is what I would marry?
Uh,
I'm going to try to move slow so you don't get. This is my Trimaculatus.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh, he is my love of my life.
The trimac is the core fish of the flower horn.
Well, I don't have a flower horn, but I would love to get like 6 fry and see if I can pair them out.
Trimacs. Yeah.
Yes, I love my
Central
Trimaculatus.
Americans are amazing. They're just amazing fish.
So do you know Cooper? Cooper's aquatic. I don't know what his name. It's just Cooper. We just call him Cooper. But he breeds a lot of fish in North Philly or in Philadelphia somewhere, and he had bred some trimacs for a while.
Wow.
No, I have not gotten out much yet to be able to visit local fish stores, and by local I mean within 100.
The tri-state area, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, D.C.
Pennsylvania.
I need to do it. I'm finally getting to the place where I'm not locked down in the store every day.
Right.
I got people who have figured out how to do it, and they're doing a really good job.
Where do you live, Dina?
I live in Florida near Jacksonville.
Oh, Florida. That is so nice. Wow. You probably have nice weather all the time.
It's either really nice or super stormy. Right now we're in monsoon season pretty much. So
I wanted to move to Florida because my main pet is the tortoises, the turtles.
yeah.
And I thought it'd be great to live in Florida where I can house them outside. But then all these new laws were passed. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know if I could be in Florida. Like, I'd have to give up some of my animals. So I'm like,
yeah, that would be horrible to have to give
I
them
don't
up.
think there's a tortoise problem.
no, but I have a Chinese water dragon.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
have a couple of
that could be a problem.
things, and I have Uromastics.
Yeah, for some
They would
reason,
be okay.
Florida doesn't like water dragons, and I don't understand why.
I don't
But-
either. They are so sweet. They're not. They don't
Yeah,
get
they're adorable.
iguanas.
How many Uromastics have you got?
3, and they're all housed together.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I had a bunch of them.
They are
They're
so
so
soft. Oh.
Yeah, we're going to be doing more reptiles. Like Maryland is a lot tougher than most anywhere else.
On
just-
many laws.
They're really
many.
fair on turtles and reptiles.
There's even times when I'm driving, I kind of go around Maryland because
Oh yeah,
there's so many laws in Maryland. I'm like, I'll just go this
I know
way.
it's horrible.
Don't
I
blame
gotta
me.
stay out of New Jersey and out of Maryland.
Well, I could move 5 miles north and be in Delaware, and Delaware is better.
Okay.
It ain't wonderful, but it's better.
So you're pretty close to me.
Where are you?
I'm right outside of. I'm northeast Philadelphia, like right next to Trenton, New Jersey, but I'm in Pennsylvania. Like I'm right on the
Yeah,
border.
I'm like an hour and a half, under 2 hours.
And do you have a store that's visitable? Is that a word?
It's
Visitable.
going to be shortly. We're getting there.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to come down.
I just got a core group of tanks, about 20 tanks set up. I'm going to do a small specialized kind of store. We have a lot of plants, so they'll be available. I'm setting up 10-gallon tanks, 10s and 65s.
Wow. If you could only have one footprint of a tank, what tank would you pick?
65 probably.
Oh, interesting. What about you, Dina?
Me, I don't know. I like the 65, but I also like the 75. Just the 75 didn't like me.
I gotta admit, the 75 was my first father fish tank, and I didn't realize how much sand I would need.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like
It's
I
probably
went
over
back to the
100
full
pounds.
store a couple
100
times.
pounds anyway.
Yeah, and after I think it was like 5 bags or so, and then I told you like 8 months later, dirt was coming up, and you said to slowly add more sand to build it up another inch, and I did. It took me about a month and a half, and I slowly added now the perfect tank.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and mine was a disaster. So
What happened to yours?
the front started to bow.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she had a stand that was not
Mhm.
nearly strong enough to hold the
Yeah.
tank.
Oh.
So now it's going to be a father fish paludarium.
I have several paludariums. I like them. I actually built the stand for this 180. My
Oh,
first and
wow.
only stand that I
Good
built.
for you.
And
Wow.
the only time I needed help, I had to have my neighbor come in because when it was all done, the middle boards needed to be planed. And he's a woodworker, and he could just plane them a lot faster and easier than I could.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So he did that, and then I painted everything black. I painted the walls black because I got a linear piston air pump, and the air lines are black. So that way I didn't have to do anything to the back of the tanks.
That's amazing that you did all that yourself. That is awesome.
I did as soon as my kids moved out and this room became available because I'm in the basement here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Bob S. says that 29 gallon is a deep tank. There are actually two 29s. There's a 29 that's 30 inches wide,
Okay. Oh,
which is the same footprint as a 20 long. So it's a 20 long, 6 inches taller. Or there's a 29 that is 24 inches wide and it's 24 tall.
oh, wow. I have the one that's 30 inches because I have a stand that has the 20 long underneath, 29 on top.
Yeah, these I don't know if you can see them. These
Yeah.
are 2 foot wide.
Oh, wow. Very interesting.
Right.
They're like big squares.
Yeah, they're more cubed, right.
Oh, I
They're
like
not
it.
real deep, front to back, but that's significantly taller and
Yeah,
shorter.
that's why I like the 75 because if you have big fish, at least
Yeah.
you have more room for them to turn around in before you move to a 2
Yeah,
foot.
that's right. You really need that 18 inches depth.
Yes.
I do not like a 55.
No.
Really.
I have a 55, but it has white cloud mountain minnows. It has like a lot of small schooling fish.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah.
Lee Wilcox is going on here. He is holding court. He says, "A father fish, whom shall not be called father, according to the Bible. I haven't had a timeout for so long. Please give me one. I'm begging for a timeout. Should I do it? Should I just give it
Well, he's wanting a timeout, so technically you're just giving him what he wants.
just in general? Put user in timeout. There you go. How about what do we got?
How can you put people in timeout when everybody is a wrench?
Well, I can do anything. Okay,
Well,
we
there's
can do.
Uncle Smiley. Uncle Smiley's not a
Here,
wrench.
here are the options. We can do 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10
Oh,
minutes,
wow.
30, or 1 day. How about we give them a 1
I
minute?
can see the chat now.
Right,
Oh, look at that. Big Easy. It's not easy being Big Easy.
really. Andrew.
Oh, this is great. Holly's in here. Look at all this. I didn't even see this stream. Dixon Designs. I think the ones that aren't wrenches, I think the chat, they're coming in from mine.
Probably. Yeah, and I'll give them all wrenches if I find them.
There's Bob Manel. He is in my my aquarium
He
club.
is not. He's coming in on your channel.
Yeah, that's Bucks County Aquarium Society. Now, is that a super chat?
$20 super sticker. It certainly is.
Ooh, see, normally on mine, I have fireworks that go off. I got Schlicken Bleels going whoop, 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 whoop.
Cool. How'd
Thank
you do
Bob
that?
Metal.
Because I love me some super stickers, and I apply it right to my outrageous electric bill.
Oh, I just got mine for the shop.
Yes.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Mhm.
The first 2 weeks of the month. $800.
Whoa.
800 was my whole for the month.
Wow.
And
Well, the girls have been insisting on keeping the temperature down to 62.
Oh no.
So we're going to have a conversation about that.
Yeah.
like the air conditioning at 62?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
no. Well, first of all, my fish tanks alone, I won't allow the air conditioning to blow.
Yeah, I've got to have
Right?
heaters in all my tanks.
Got to.
Yeah,
Got to, right?
that's only good for axolotls.
Right.
They're telling me that it's because they get hot flashes.
And no, I can speak back on that. No.
I love you, Susie.
They got me bullied. I can't do $2,000 a month. Electric.
Yeah, that's insane.
No, that's insane. And my fiance is heating and air, and he likes it cold because he's on a roof all day long, 100 degrees. I mean, and ours is set at like 68, 69.
I'm gonna recommend 70.
Yeah, 70 is a nice.
They're gonna have to live with
Even
that.
70, I would need some heaters in some of my tanks. I'm trying to
Right.
get the basement where I don't need any heaters.
Definitely. See, I try to keep our house set at 72. I try to. Sometimes my husband flips it back to 70, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh yeah,
I'm
and you can
freezing.
feel that 2 degrees, can't you?
Can, and I don't know how. I'll just sneaky do it. I'm like, okay, it needs to be 72. I'm freezing.
Yeah, I always say I shouldn't have to come in my own home and put a sweater on.
Right. Hey, I'm wearing one right now, so
See?
with all the grow lights, I'm cold in Florida.
Yeah, I cannot do sleeves, man. I'm one of those fish keepers that my hands are inside the tank
Mhm.
all the time. Even if there's a need for it, doesn't matter. I'm in there. I could just be rearranging an almond leaf or something. Like,
Oh yeah.
doesn't matter.
Little Lee, the annoying one. I think I know who that is.
Is No Soapy P here? Hello, my friend.
Skip Dog 2000 is here.
Look at that. Bob Kaler in the house. Of course, Bob Kaler's in the house. Bob
Bob,
Kaler hosts the Tennessee Fish Mafia that goes on at 8 o'clock, and we are
yeah,
ready.
I'm going to be there with them tonight.
I know.
Oh, awesome.
We're going to have them on here if I can get it working right.
So the Tennessee Fish Mafia usually has a panel of 5 or 6 people.
Mhm.
And then we go over either topics or questions from the chat and everything. So it's always exciting. It's always fun. Sometimes goes a little off topic, but that's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Oh, Victor C has a question for you, Susie.
Okay.
Have you considered visiting the Camden, New Jersey Public Aquarium?
Absolutely. I think I've been there 3 or 4 times already. And I bring my granddaughter with me so it doesn't look like I'm obsessed with fish. You know, I want to take my granddaughter to the aquarium again.
Right.
So, absolutely. I love the aquarium. There's a couple aquariums in this area. And when my girls were little, now they're in their 30s, but when one of them was little, we went to Maryland's aquarium.
Oh, yes. Baltimore.
And I volunteered to be a chaperone for that. Like,
That's a great idea.
just keep
No,
the people away from me.
I built that aquarium.
No way.
Wow.
I did.
That's
I
the
was
aquarium
on,
you built.
yeah, I was on the founding board of directors.
That is so
Amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
So are you active in the fish club down there now?
No. We don't have a fish club down here now. Baltimore is too far. It's a 2-hour drive.
Oh yeah, it's way too far, especially at night.
There's not one in Dover, I don't think. Bel Air has a new one. They invited me out, and there are a couple in D.C. Potomac Valley is one. I've been out to speak at a couple, and I'd like to do more of that.
I think I made stickers for that one that you made, the
That's
flagship
right.
one.
That was the
fun.
Maryland, the Bel Air Club. Yeah.
I was going to see if Bucks County Aquarium Society, and we set up our speakers for the whole year ahead of time.
Yeah, I would love to go to Bucks County. I'd love to get.
I would love for you to come to my aquarium society. Yes.
So you're Bucks County.
I am Bucks County, and I am on the board of directors.
I really want to go. I really want to speak at Bucks County.
Me too.
Really, really do.
Maybe we got to work that in there.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if you guys could record it or stream it. That would be awesome.
Well, I've been streaming.
Mm-hmm.
When I get around to clubs, I live stream it
Now, how do you set that up?
through my right here, through StreamYard.
Through your phone.
No, I take a laptop with me.
Okay.
I do it on a laptop.
Because we meet at a nature center that up till a couple months ago didn't have any Wi-Fi.
Oh, really?
Now there is Wi-Fi.
Oh, well, that's good.
But the hitch is there's no air conditioning. Something went wrong, and
Oh,
so
that's a little rough.
so this month we're not actually having a meeting. We're going on a fish shop hop. We start off, at one fish store and then go to another one, and it's going to be fun. And one of the fish stores, the local one, the Fish Factory, where I started my hobby and where I learned that I can't just set up a tank and put fish in it today.
Yeah.
And I did not buy one plant. I'm just going to set up a tank, throw fish in it for my granddaughter. And he's like, no, let me show you about a sponge filter. Like,
Right, right.
But they're having a barbecue for us. So when we get there, it'll be
Oh,
about,
nice.
yeah, I'm excited.
That would be fun. When are you going to do that?
I think that is the 17th.
August 17th? What day of the week is that?
I think it's the 17th.
That's Saturday.
I don't know his name. I know his real name, but he has an online name. Online name. Alishan. Is Alishan in the chat?
The 17th, Saturday.
No, it's the 10th. The 10th, the Saturday, the 10th. We're doing
Saturday
the fish
before. Okay.
I am so excited.
Well, I would
Because
love
they
to
do
do that.
raffles for members, and if you win like a $50 gift, you have to spend it that day. So obviously,
Wow. That wouldn't be hard to do, would it? I would love to do that.
yeah,
Can I get in on that?
you can get in on it. You just can't win a raffle.
Well, that's okay. I'm worried about a raffle. That would be great fun.
Most of the Bucks County Aquarium Society met you when we went to the Delaware.
Okay.
Yep, our Aquarium Society came there, and you were there, and you did a little.
Right.
Yep, you made a tank.
Yeah, that was fun too. That was,
Then I videotaped Father Fish watching Father Fish on TV. That was fun. That was fun.
yeah. Yeah,
this-
I want to. I'll get back to you about that. I want
Okay.
to see if I can do that.
This
What
is so
time do
cool.
you get started in the morning?
The Fish Fam link is in the house. Thank you very much. Have you ever gone to fishfam.link? It is an amazing. So the Fish Fam, that's all in the chats on many of the live streams, almost like an online fish club. And there is a schedule there with everybody who's in it and everybody who goes live.
Yeah, I remember when that
And they go
started.
live,
Right.
and they have this amazing. They come out with this link, and that helps with thumbs up, subscribe. It's like an extra hand, and they have so many things there. Like if you're a part of it, you can say things out loud like, "Who's next going live?" And boom, it automatically pops up who's next going live. But
Oh wow.
yeah, it's pretty amazing what they've done with it. Look at Big Steve's in the house. I think everybody who is not a wrench. There's Alishan, August 10th. August 10th, right there. Alishan is my go-to person. He knows everything about
Right.
everything about everything. Let me tell you.
Now, let me see. Am I seeing?
We
Oh,
had
yeah.
most of the Bucks County members met Father Fish at the Clash too. That's what Whip said.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not scheduled to go this year.
Oh, you're funny. You guys are funny. They're teasing me.
Kaler, can we do the same thing at 8 o'clock? Well, we probably can't because he's got more locked in. I'm going to have to come up on his, which means I won't be able to do mine live. Is he on StreamYard?
He is on StreamYard.
Wonderful. Well, I can do that then. I can come up on it and go live on mine. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, we met at Super Cichlids. Yep. Oh, this is so cool. I can't really tell who's like the different, like who's saying who to who, what, because I don't usually have this many people on.
Yeah, we got like 3 streams going. I've got a stream, you've got a stream, Father Fish has got a stream, so we got a few people.
Yeah, and they're all posting on the StreamYard stream.
I can't wait to find out how you did this because I would love to try this.
Stan Pittman just gifted 5 Father Fish memberships.
Oh, wow.
That's so nice.
We've had, I think we've had over 100 gifted tonight. Adam Armbruster committed to 100 if they could get them backed up. So everyone is worth 2.
Ah. So Father Fish, how is it going converting everybody over to a natural aquarium?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's become more acceptable.
Less controversial.
I think so. Even Bill Barr and Diana Wallstead are begrudgingly admitting that you can put sand in your tank on top of the dirt. They're still not into my formula, but they have very begrudgingly agreed to allow sand. And when you go on their website now, there will be a series of questions about sand capped dirt in tanks. So that's a big change.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is, because they were really very hostile for a long time.
Well, all you did is praise Diana Wallstead.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Well, but see, I also fixed her.
The 2 issues that she couldn't
that she
resolve.
deal with, that she never dealt with, and still, frankly, has not dealt with. They're still not. They're still doing fertilizer.
Ooh.
They're still doing fertilizer. They still don't get that you can enrich the substrate for a long enough period of time for it to cycle. It takes 3 to 5 years.
I was going to say it takes a little while to get there,
And
which
that
is
was
why I set some of mine up years ago.
yeah.
Bob Steenfut. Do you know Bob Steenfut?
Yes, I do.
He's been a big fan of deep beds for a very, very long time, since I've known him, since I started on here. And that's where I got the first idea. And when I was making my very first 29, I accidentally put in like 4 inches of something. There was no nutrients in it, but it was a deep bed. And then I planted plants, and I think I started with root tabs. I'm not sure.
Right.
And that tank thrived for years with no filter. I didn't do water changes.
Right.
I don't either.
I know. It was in an awkward place, and it was just so happened. I was like, all right, my fish bred in that tank. This tank is so beloved to me. Now, I did just get rid of all my tanks that are like 20 gallons and under. Mm-hmm. But this 29 that I set out, I couldn't bear to get rid of it because all its substrate's been one of my longest running tanks. So I put it underneath here, underneath the 30 long, and there's no fish in it yet, but I'm maintaining and feeding that substrate still because I don't want to lose it.
I don't blame you. That's awesome.
I want to read something to you too.
Okay.
That's pertinent to what we're talking about.
Okay.
We've got our newsletter coming out first of the month.
Ooh.
And that my article, which is Digging Deep with Father Fish, starts, do you have a generational aquarium? And it reads, let me get back to the beginning here. What do I mean by a generational tank? An aquarium that is more than a few years old has already been through a series of changes. It may have been rebuilt with different decor. It may have had new plants and fish installed. It likely has had a variety of food and supplements added. In other words, the tank has changed. When this happens, the biology of the system also changes. New microscopic life forms spring up and old ones die. The water chemistry changes. The tank becomes something different than it was. Suddenly, plants that could not grow before spring up and are they spring up and are thriving. We can refer to this as maturing, and in a real way, that's true. But the change is not automatic, it is divergent based on differences in husbandry and biology. We cannot actually direct these changes because they occur at a deeper level than we can manage. We do not so much manage this development in our aquarium as we observe and support it. We add some new fish that may be very different than its prior inhabitants. Perhaps we change from tetras and live bears to gobies and killies. We will need to offer more live foods to satisfy these fish's diet. This will create an environment that did not exist before. The food web will contain many more macrofauna species. Worms, daphnia, larvae, and more will be needed to support these fish. Changes in food result in changes in the biology of the tank. Macros need to eat. We will need to provide material for them to thrive. Leaves and other organic mulch will be added. This will further enhance the changes in the aquarium. Thus, a new generation is born and begins to thrive. By the third turning, the tank has become stable in a way that could not have been understood before it happened. Now there is no question, but this system needs to be nurtured and protected in such a way that it will be able to develop and change again and again. It has become a generational aquarium, a kind of old growth forest, but aquatic. Streams and rivers go through these changes over thousands of years. We can experience the development of nature in our aquarium as we allow our aquarium to change again and again. My challenge to you is to start an aquarium that will never leave you, that you will never break down. Carry it with you throughout your life. Let it be your constant companion, and you will have a window in your life to the natural world.
Huh.
Love it.
I like that.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
That makes me feel so good about what I did with these 3 tanks because I just couldn't part in it. And I'm just talking the substrate and all the microorganisms. I couldn't part with them.
Right.
Oh my gosh. And many years ago, I started with under gravel filters, which I'm a fan of. I don't care what anyone says, I'm a fan of. I've kept them, even though I have removed the tubes. I've kept that and built that on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got plenums. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I that's very nice, Father Fish.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a video on that.
You should.
I think it's really the next step. If you understand what I've been doing, then you see this as kind of the next step in the development of the concept.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, this is something I could not have said 6 months ago or a year ago, certainly.
Yeah.
Right.
Because my thinking had not developed to that point, which is really what my channel is all about. It's
Right.
a thought process. It's an ongoing.
It's a living, breathing movement. Yeah.
Builds and grows. Yeah.
So I think it was about 5 years ago. that an Australian guy, Blackie, won this new wage product that was electronic things that goes with an underground filter that you never have to change your whatever it was. He couldn't get it because he was in another country, so he gave it to me. I had it set up for a while, and then it's gone through 3 different generations now.
Oh,
Wow.
And I just keep building it. And right now it is Burchardy's in there with a lot of oh, it is so nice. And it still has some leftover shells, but it also has wood in it. I just love it. I love it.
yeah. And all of those things, those tanks have a way, like this one. This is 22 years old. It's probably closer to 24 now. And it is so stable. About a month ago, I ripped almost all the plants out because I wanted to put better plants in,
Okay.
which I did, and they're slowly coming up. But I didn't take all the corkscrew out or all the sand, and I've still got some of that in here.
Now, let me tell you, Lou, that would have made a really good video because there's many of us doing it and doubting ourselves as we go to pull up these plants.
Yeah.
Like doubting the process. So I think that would have been a really good video to shoot and then show updates every couple months to.
Right.
It has to happen sometimes.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, and it's part of the process too.
Yeah.
Because you get, what happens with plants is typically one plant will begin to dominate.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be anything. It's typically Vallisneria.
I was going to say Vallisneria.
Right. Typically. Most commonly, that's what it is. And you just wind up getting in there and ripping it out by the handful.
Yeah.
And then replacing it with something else.
Well, I thought I had the answer. I just kept giving it a haircut down to about 2 inches. Wow, did that just make it worse? I just had the worst Vallisneria than I've ever had before.
Really.
That and my Java fern. My Java fern had taken over. It was a 29-gallon, the whole tank. It was so dense that I had no choice but to start taking much of it out just to make room so the fish could have a little area to swim in. It was, and I was shocked because I didn't think the Java fern was ever going to grow.
Yeah, my Sagittarius back there is taking over, and I'm kind of nervous about pulling it up because it's not easy to pull up. I got the crypts out of there. That wasn't hard, but the Sagittarius does not want to come up.
Did your crypts transplant nicely?
Oh, yeah, it transplanted perfect.
Mine don't transplant so well. I don't know what I'm doing incorrectly. And I'm very careful with the crown. But
well, usually it's the root system. They need to develop a strong root system before they'll put up stems and leaves. And that can take 6 months. I had some that I put in a 40 breeder, about a dozen, and within a week, the leaves all melted.
Right.
And I forgot about it. 6 months later, every one of them came up out of the sand.
Good. So I have hope. I have hope. I don't pull them out if they die back. I just leave them be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Generally, it's the roots that are, because that's the first thing it needs to happen.
Right.
They need to have a strong root system before they can grow.
My crypt turned out to be 8 inches wide. It was dense. I was like, I have to get some of these babies out. So I started taking them out and transplanting. Some did very well. And then I looked back at it was from my Endler aquarium. And I was like, where's all the crypts? And it was like, I think I disrupted them so badly. And now they're all coming back. I'm like, yes. Very happy about that.
That's awesome. So you keep turtles, like aquatic turtles too?
I do. Right now they're outside, but my favorite is my Reeves turtle. It's like the Chinese pond turtle.
I love Reeves.
Anyone says, right? The shell to me is the most deep, richest brown. And you look it up, it says, oh, it's non-attractive. I'm like, non-attractive? And then in Pennsylvania, I'm allowed to be in possession of one Eastern musk. So I have my token one Eastern musk.
Wow.
And that's another one of my favorite turtles.
Yeah, they stay small, so it's like I love those.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them at the shop, and I can't list them. I can't do anything with them.
Right, because they don't even get to be 4 inches really to sell.
Oh, that's right. Most of them are. I have a few that are smaller.
I love my Eastern musk. I absolutely love it. And then I have 3 about the size of dinner plates that have all been rehomed. People after about 10, 15 years are like, I don't want this turtle anymore. I'm like, so I've got a yellow belly. Her name is Gina. I got 2 red ear sliders, and they're in two or three of the ponds that are outside, and they stay out there all winter.
Do you have any tips for keeping them in a planted tank? Because everybody says I'm trying something that's almost impossible.
No, because my plants turn into lunch.
It's not, well.
Even the floating baskets that I made for my pond, thinking I'd get them up and out of the way. No, because they climb on them and use them as their own personal lush basking stations, and they just demolish all the plants.
Feed them lettuces.
Yeah.
I've tried the lettuces because I'm outside every day with the tortoises, giving them the different greens.
Right.
And they will eat them, but they're still very like a bull in the china.
What kind of tortoises do you have?
I have my redfoot tortoises, and I have 3 of them. One that's about this big, she's about 4 years old, and the other 2 are babies. And then I have my Russian tortoises, which is not a community tortoise, so they're in 4 separate enclosures outside because they will want to breed with each other, but they rip scoots off, and they're just very nasty with each other, but very sweet turtles as pets.
Yeah.
And then I have my 2 sulcatas that were rehomed to me that are getting quite large. And I've talked to a couple people that actually have acres about like, would you ever think of having one? Like KG Tropicals, I got it in his ear. Like, I think you want a sulcata, don't you? Don't buy one. I have one. And that would only be because of his best interest. My yard is 50 yards this way, no, 50 feet this way, and 50 feet that way. That's it. And there's no grass left because of the tortoises. So
yeah,
grass. So I am out there planting dandelions. I am planting all these greens and Rosa Sharon, hibiscus. So those are my tortoises. And then I do have their turtles, but they're like turtle-like tortoises. The Central American ornate box turtle.
Yep.
Gorgeous turtles, gorgeous shells. They're in an 8-foot enclosure by 3 foot, and they have their own pond in there because they like water.
Yeah.
But they like land too. So I think they would get along really well with my redfoots. I don't keep them in the same enclosure, but
yeah, the redfoots will get a lot bigger, of course.
The redfoots, yeah. So I think those are, aside from I have a couple of yearlings, I have a couple that are 2 years old that are all outside. My pink belly African side neck I've had since he was the size of a quarter.
Oh, wow.
And now he's this big, and oh my gosh, I love her. I call her Emmy because I think the Latin name is Emmerdurus, something
You
like
have her in an aquarium?
No,
Is
he's in a pond. He's in a 100-gallon pond.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I have these Rubbermaid ponds.
Yes.
They're amazing for turtles because
yeah.
I have never seen a turtle successfully not try to break through the glass of a tank. They just keep hitting it like it's not there.
Yeah, that's true.
So these Rubbermaids are just as big, and I can put a cinder block right in the center, and now they have a basking area. And so that's what I have right now. With the indoor one is empty because everybody is outside enjoying free UV light.
Right.
And
what's the other large turtle? Not a jaguar, a tiger. What am I thinking? It's like a sulcata. It's a big tortoise.
oh, a Galapagos?
No. No, it's much more common than that.
The box turtle?
No, it's
I stay away from box turtles in Pennsylvania.
It's like a sulcata.
Oh, the elongated, the marginated.
Jaguar? No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know much about big tortoises. I've always looked into like the things that will stay small. That way, my husband would be like,
That
"Okay,
would be
you
the
have a
Russian
small
tortoise. The Russian tortoise stays
Wilkinson.
nice and small, but it's not a community. So if you have one and spoil the hell out of it. Perfect.
I had a friend who had a colony of Egyptian tortoises.
Oh my gosh, that is like the dream tortoise. Are you kidding me?
He got a colony of them
Oh wow.
30 years ago from somebody, and he has half a dozen babies every year.
Oh,
Wow.
He's been doing it for years and years.
that is a dream of mine.
I think they're up to $1,000 for
Yeah, oh, easy,
Wow.
easy.
yeah.
Now, were you talking about the leopard tortoise?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
is gorgeous.
Yeah, the leopard.
Gorgeous tortoise.
Yeah. They're a lot nice. I've got some books around here somewhere that were written by a turtle expert. Guy lives in Florida. And I don't remember his name, but each of them are 2 inches thick.
Wow.
I've got to dig them
Sounds
out.
like a good book, yeah.
That's a big book."
They are. I haven't seen them in ages.
But yeah, I start my day off after I take care of my indoor pets, which is 2 Labrador puppies. For some reason, I thought when I retired, it'd be a good idea to get 2 lab puppies.
Oh my.
They can be hyper.
Uh,
And then I have a cat and a
I
severe,
had a lab. Yeah.
and not realizing with the severe macaw, my labs are bird dogs. So now I got to either
You have a
keep the
severe.
bird in the cage while the dogs are out, and the dog's in their crate, and I let the bird out. But then I go outside and take care of my outside birds. I have a duck, 2 chickens, and a rabbit, and I get 3 eggs every day, and I'm in heaven. And I take care of the tortoises at the same time. I love my routine. I love it.
Nice.
If I ever had to move, I think I would be so sad. Unless I could move somewhere where there's like an acre of
You
land.
can do it again. Yeah. I had a series of cockatoos at my shop. They came in, and I could never keep one because they were people were willing to pay me whatever I asked for them. But they're wonderful birds.
I would love a cockatoo.
Me
Oh
too.
my gosh.
They're just
My
amazing.
husband wouldn't, but I would
No?
love them. Yeah, he doesn't like birds. If there's a silent bird, he's good with it. Chickens, he loves chickens. I've got like 12, 13 chickens.
Chickens are good. And chickens, their poop, it's not hot. You can use it immediately in your garden.
Mhm.
That's like a win-win. Where my duck stuff, you got to wait at least 1.5 years before you can use it.
Wow.
But I have a 6-foot bird cage ready for a cockatoo.
Wow.
I just don't have a cockatoo, but I build it and it will come. I know this is how it's been.
Right. That's
I
exactly.
just build it, and somebody or an old lady
no,
or someone's going to be passing away or looking for a home, and I'll be like, I'll take her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've had a lot of parrots come in that way.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Not now. When I
Okay.
had my shop in Florida, I had birds all the time in there.
People in
I
Florida,
built an
California,
atrium.
they talk about birds needing to be rehomed. That I don't find that so in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
I think,
Florida is the same way.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think because it's so warm there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, if my bird ever got out, I'd be heartbroken. I'd be heartbroken.
Nice.
Yeah.
How we doing time wise?
Oh my.
We're 10 minutes till
10 minutes of, yeah.
we're going to be doing Kadler here pretty quick.
Susie has a big bird.
Right.
Big attitude. Big attitude bird. It's this big.
Banjo catbit. Pico pups wants to know banjos. The banjos are fine. They're easy to keep. The problem with a banjo is that once you get them, you will forget you had him and never see him until you break the tank down.
Wow.
They hide. They're a nocturnal fish, and they're rigidly nocturnal. They will not come out in the light.
Really? Is it painful to them, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could be. Probably it's simply a defense mechanism. They just don't want to be around predators. It's not a big fish. They're fairly small, like
Okay.
6 to 8 inches top. So it's not a fish that gets real big. They're certainly easy to keep. I've had lots of them, but every one I ever got, I forgot I had it until I saw it 6 months to a year later when I was moving stuff around. Oh yeah, you right.
You know what catfish I got at the big fish deal before COVID hit?
What?
Albino hoplo catfish. I
Wow.
love
Oh
these
really?
guys. I love these guys, man. I got
Oh,
two.
I know hoplo. Hoplos are pretty unique. I caught hoplos wild in Florida.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a fish boil once. I'd never seen that before. Where the fish are there, it's a huge school of them, and they're air breathers, and they're just coming up, gasping air, and going back down, literally boiling the water.
Wow.
Wow.
And there were hoplos doing that. They were like thousands of 6 inch hoplos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a fishing license, can you just go in there and grab a couple?
Oh yeah. Well, any non-native, you don't need a license. Any invasive you can take. There's no control except for peacock bass,
Oh.
because peacock bass were deliberately and put into the waters by fisheries as a game fish.
How did that work out?
Well, it's a popular game fish. It's all over the canals.
Okay. Because
Uh,
usually when man intervenes with nature, it's a train wreck. Thinking, we'll introduce this to take care of that.
yeah, usually it changes things. You know, I want to see Arapima come in.
Ah, really?
Yeah, right.
What?
Except they won't survive.
Okay.
They their fish will not survive in temperatures below 50, and the Everglades every couple of years will have a deep. It won't be a frost, but it'll get down into the 40s, and
Oh,
everything dies. That that's really how the invasives are controlled naturally.
okay.
Happens every 3 to 4 years.
Now, are you allowed to have things like water hyacinth and water lettuce in Florida?
Not hyacinth legally, but lettuce you can.
So in Pennsylvania, you can, because
Right.
like you said, it dies every winter,
Right,
and
exactly. You can in
those are amazing filters. Amazing
Oh,
filters.
they're wonderful. That's one of the floaters that I sell, and I grow them right here in my greenhouse.
Oh,
So I've got a number of things like that pickerel. Some of the pond plants.
You guys are lucky. You guys can keep those.
what are your thoughts on the knife fish?
Which one? The
Oh,
clown net, the big one?
I don't know. A knife fish came with this tank, and I don't know anything about it except for I've only seen it when I turn all the lights off, like you were saying before.
What does it look like? There's different kinds of clown knives.
He's got like a little whitish on the end of his tail. He swims
Oh, okay.
sideways and upside
Yeah,
down.
that's a what is that called? A black clown.
Yes.
Clown? Yeah.
I think so.
They only get about 10, 12 inches long. They don't get real big. They stay small. They're a real easy fish to care for. I just bought 2 little ones, lost one. I've got one.
What makes them easy?
Pardon?
What makes them easy to care for?
Like cover and live food. They need black worm. Or if it's how big is yours?
9 inches, 8 inches.
Oh, he's nearly full grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feed him earthworm.
Really?
Red wigglers.
I get red wigglers. I have a red wiggler farm that
Yeah,
I started.
he'll eat red wigglers.
Oh.
That'll be perfect for him.
I started the red wiggler farm because John found out about my dubia roach ranch.
Uh,
He got mad because he saw the parents. Now, the parents are pretty big.
Right.
He's like, they look like turtles, and he just freaked out. And he says, I want them out.
Oh, that's funny.
So, and yes, of course, some of them got out here and there, whatever.
Right.
I got in big trouble.
Really.
So then I had to get rid of them, which was easy enough. I just fed them to everybody.
Right.
I started a red wiggler because I had so many axolotls.
Right.
This is good. This is good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, try that. You should like that.
I'm gonna. Let's see that. Does he only eat in the middle of the night too? Because I don't.
No, they'll eat during the day.
Okay.
They tend to want. They're a lurker. They don't swim around.
No, he does not swim around. He's inside a cave, and all I do is see his little end of his tail.
Yeah. Right.
And
But
the
he'll
eel
come
is
out
so big, he just goes in and out. He doesn't care if the fish is in there or not.
He'll come out. Yeah, he'll come out for food. Holly Gibbs is here. Hey, Holly.
And then there was 2 rope fish that came
I
with
think
that.
that's his bite. It's called a black ghost knife.
Okay, that's it. That's what she told me. Yep.
Right.
And I got 2 rope fish that came with them, and they're
Oh, really?
about
That's
18
a cool little animal. They're pretty neat.
This is an experience watching them swim all over. I think it's a 120. It's 5 foot long, 18 inches deep, and they're just all over. There's a floating log. They go through that and like just hang out.
Fish will get bigger. They'll get up to like 16, 18 inches.
Wow.
What?
That's pretty good size. Like your biker. Bikers get that big.
Yeah. And my bikers are in the 180. This is the. Oh, you can't see it. See that where Nate?
Yeah.
He's huge. He's huge, and I got 2 of those in there.
I had a friend who spawned them one year.
Really?
Yeah, they're an egg scatterer.
Oh, so if they were egg scatter, the other fish would just eat the eggs, right?
Yeah,
And that's
exactly. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But if
Yeah,
you
that's
see
little
it happening,
flowers, and they would
you
just.
see it happening, you can scoop a bunch of eggs out.
That would be so amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Wow. Do you sell those in your store?
Bikers, not yet. I really have not found a wholesaler. I'm
Okay.
still dealing with cigarettes in Florida. I'm trying to get with fish up in, I guess they're on Long Island.
Okay.
So I need a local wholesaler.
Do you know Robert? Not Robert De Niro. Is that? Is Alishan still in here? What's De Niro's first name?
I don't think I do.
He wrote a book with Rachel O'Leary. I can't think of his first name for some reason. I think he went over to the wholesale, and he's in this area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
De Niro.
If you can find out, I need to get hold of a good local wholesaler. I just had a bunch of stuff shipped up, and I paid premium for them, and they came in rough.
So what about a local breeder? Or they would have to be a pretty big size breeder.
Well, not really. I mean, I'm looking for a local angel breeder for sure. I'd much prefer getting angels locally.
You got to come up to the Bucks County Aquarium Society because we got a very nice angel breeder.
Well, there are a bunch of them around. A couple of guys in D.C.
Okay.
That's what I need to do. Once I get this thing going, then I need to make contact with local clubs and find the local breeders.
So what did you say about fish? Because Alishan said he's in Palisades Park, New Jersey, and he knows the owner.
Well, I just got a letter from him.
Okay.
Did you send that off, Dina?
To who? Because it broke up. The lag's getting really bad.
Fish.
I haven't sent anything to fish.
Mark De Niro. Thank you, Alishan.
I sent the letter out to Phillips Fish Works, but I must have missed the memo on that one.
Everybody's correcting me. It's Mark De Niro. I can't believe that. And he works for eMark, a trans shipper. So I don't know if that's the same as a wholesaler.
Yeah, what is fish? I think Father Fish froze.
Ah,
He's
he
froze,
did. Wait, let's all do this until he comes back.
right? He'll be back. It won't take him long.
That's funny.
But yeah, I didn't get the memo on that one. So I'm a little lost.
I think he was talking about either a big breeder. Oh, there he goes. A big breeder
just
or wholesaler. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the memo on that yet. So maybe
So
it was
how did you hook up with Father Fish?
through Discord. I wanted to be a YouTuber, so
Oh, good for you.
and yeah, he took me on doing live streams, so it's been fun.
Yeah, because you're on it all the time now, right?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. I also work with him remotely doing online stuff.
Okay.
Like helping out with the Shopify, helping design the Shopify shop, just different things, odds and ends.
Cool. Yeah, I like working with Father Fish a lot.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's so laid back.
Where did you go? Okay, there you are. Hey, I told you.
I have my computer on the floor, and every once in a while, my foot hits the plug.
It happens.
And I kill it. So I got it back.
Frozen Father Fish sticks.
Really, frozen Father Fish sticks. That's cool. I like that. Let's see. What am I doing here? I need to get live. Well, we need to do Kaler here.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It is time.
So did he send you the link?
I think he did. Let me check my email again.
Yeah, did you send me an email about fish? Because I didn't get the memo that I was supposed to message him.
Yeah, I did. I thought I did. It was a letter saying, in fact, I asked you if you had, he wanted their corporate thing. It's like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that's 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I've done that.
I thought you
I
had.
thought it was like Friday or Thursday.
Let's see.
That is so funny.
After a week, my brain controls alt deletes what I did. So,
Robert, here we go.
You got him?
Yeah. I think. Link for stream. Send it to Facebook and Messenger. StreamYard. Entering studio. Enter studio. Hi there.
Did you get in?
Yeah, I'm in. He hadn't got me up yet, but I'm in. I'm backstage.
awesome.
I'm in. There we are.
I'm in. Right.
I turned my microphone off to make sure there's no feedback.
Comments. Dina, you want to come up?
I will for a little bit. I'll probably hang in there for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna start getting ready for bed. And I'm whipped today.
Let me give you the link here.
Okay.
Okay, now I don't know that I'm going to be. I'm not seeing the
Chat?
the go live thing in Leave Studio.
There's Whip. Whip's there. Hey, Whip.
Are you coming in, Dina?
Yeah, I'm not seeing the link coming through.
I posted it in the chat.
Yeah, it just says Father Fish on Tennessee Fish Mafia.
Click on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. StreamYard. Wait a minute. I got it here. Copy. Try this.
Okay. this here.
I'm gonna have a problem doing what I'm doing. I may need to end my stream,
Yeah, I'm thinking that this stream has to be ended. That's what I'm thinking.
because otherwise it's just gonna echo.
Oh yeah.
So guys, come on over to Kaler,
Hmm.
and we'll pick up over there. Okay.
Sounds
Well,
good.
I just put your link in. Let me get your YouTube.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to end this one to be able to get into the next one. I think looking at it.
Did you get it, Dina?
Yeah, I'm still here. It won't let me in yet though, but
It won't let you in.
yeah, I think I have to end this one. Hold up, it's loaded.
It should go in. I'm
Maybe.
in. Kaler's Aquatic and Reptiles.
Okay.
That's the link. Okay. All right, guys, here's the link for Kaler's stream.
Okay.
So we're going to shut this down.
Sounds good.
I can't do the sound without creating problems. So
Yeah, there's a lot of echoes.
whatever, join us over there. I'm going to end this stream
Okay.
right now.